G'day, my name's Aaron. Today I'm going to be doing a series of skill vids where I give away my personal skill set or things that I've used throughout my hockey career. There's going to be some things which I'll be saying quite often in terms of how I hold the stick and some terminologies that I'll use. So I thought I'd start at the very basics and go over what grips I use, and that way when I say their names in future videos, everyone will sort of understand what I'm talking about. There isn't one grip that I use multiple, and I switch them up depending on what I'm trying to do. Most people know the standard grip, it's what everyone sort of uses. You're sort of stick facing pretty much directly up, palm facing down like that, and then that allows you to get a good turn. Some people advocate that you should do it with your stick facing like that, so you get even a better turn, but I don't know, this is my skill set, so I don't really do that. I normally have it pretty much straight upright, maybe a little bit of a twist, and that allows me to get my Indian dribble in. So yeah, that's just standard grip. Moving on, the next one that I use quite often is something called a pan grip or a shovel grip, and essentially it's the same, but your stick face is upright. So once again, you hold it sort of the same, and this is called a shovel grip. The shovel grip sort of comes into play a bit later when you do 3D skills. Also, it has a very interesting way of doing different carry opportunities and different sort of movement skills. Personally, I think this is something worth exploring for being able to do Indian dribble a bit better. I'm only sort of new at it, but it really helps with your 3D skills. So yeah, so that's the pan or shovel grip. So they're the two main holds. So one like this, one like that. The next one is something which people might already do and not know they're doing it. It's basically, when you hold the stick, you normally hold it like this. So for your pushes and hits and traps, down nice and low. For the open carry, it's like that. So that's just standard. The thing with this is, when you're running like that, when you start getting up into pace, is where it starts becoming a bit of a hassle, because you have to get down nice and low, so you can't really run really fast down nice and low. So what sort of happens is you shorten your grip. So I call it the speed grip or the short handle, but I like to call it the speed grip. So basically what it does is it allows you to get more upright in your carry, gets your head up without having to hunch down like this, because you'll find a lot of people with this short grip will get their head looking straight down, or they'll keep their legs straight, end up like this. So that's how you should be, and then shorten my grip and I'm now higher. So now I can run at the fastest pace and still keep my head up with a nice open carry. So they're the main grips. So your standard, shovel or pan, and then a shorter handle for more speed, or the speed grip. So now I'll go into a little bit of just some extension on that if you want to train. And the biggest thing about these grips is you want to be able to change fluidly between any of them at any given time. And there's actually it's not easy to do. It's not fluid. It's something you have to sort of train. So something that I personally did to learn these sort of skills, especially the switching between your standard and your shovel, was basically there's a drill that I do which is called a hand speed drill. You get a nice and solid base, and you do your Indian dribble, and you do it nice and short, nice and close, nice and quick. And then as you're doing it, you'll switch into a shovel or a pan grip. And then I'll do that for a bit, and then I'll go back to my normal, and then I'll switch, and then I'll do my normal. As you can see, I'm not that good at the pan for Indian dribble. I don't really use it for that. I think that's something that could be explored to further my skills. But yeah, that was a nice little thing to have. yeah, so they're different grips, what they're used for. Follow on to this, I suppose we'll go on to, yeah. So yeah, they're the different grips and what they're used for. You'll probably hear me say them in future videos, so now you know what I'm sort of talking about. Yeah, cool.